First and foremost, how you feeling?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah. Coach took care of me. I'm back, ready to go.
What about bouncing back from last week? Is it kind of a sour taste? Just can't wait to get back out there and run it back again?
Yeah. In this league, it's hard to win. Every week is hard, no matter what team that you're playing against. So, I really wouldn't call it like bouncing back. It's really just staying on beat. There's wins and losses throughout the season. So, we just got hit with a loss, and it's just the way it is. But we done moved on, and we're on to the Ravens. So, yeah.
I think you played every snap of
did.
the Miami game. You didn't miss one. I mean, what was your recovery like? Did you have to drink like 10 slushies?
Slushies, man. I wish it was, but it was tons of water, man. Just tons of water and Pedialyte, a little bit of Gatorade and IVs. Still kind of recovering now. We had to alter. Most of us had to alter our weekly routines because that took a hit out of us. So
Your weightlifting day, did you put it off? Or?
Exactly.
Right.
So understanding when to lift, when to recover, more sleep, not doing certain things, and just relaxing, just taking care of the body, just sitting on the couch and watching Monday Night Football and relaxing.
On Sunday, you talked about how proud you were of your teammates that
Oh, yeah.
needed to step up. As you prepare for another game, when there's so many injuries that are still lingering and there's so many questions, how difficult is it to prepare when you don't know maybe who you're going to be lining up against, or next to?
So line up with.
Yes.
This is the NFL, bro. Everybody has to be ready at their moment. When their number is called, it's time for people to perform. So, we go through our days understanding who the guys are in the locker room. So when it's set hut, we know exactly who's out there and what he's capable of doing. So, like I said, I love everybody on this football team. We know everybody and the management got all other right guys here so we could continue to move without a drastic hiccup. So, I'm confident in whoever it is, and the O-line is us. So I just think of the O-line, and the O-line just thinks of the other O-linemen. So, we just stay in our room, and we really control we can, which is our individual battles.
Yeah, this is kind of off topic, but what have you seen from Greg Rousseau so far this season?
I told him.
And
It's funny, guys. Yeah, so sorry to cut you off, but it's funny and that you asked that because I go into every game and I tell Greg, you got to get another one. And Greg goes in there and he just gets another one after another one after another one, and I'm talking about sacks. So for the kid to have a great start as he's having, it's just a real, pat on the back to the guys in his room and to his coaches that have been training him. He's been being molded into this guy that we could depend on when it's third down and we need a sack and we need a big play. And Greg has been answering every call that has been calling. So I'm happy for him. Greg is definitely doing what he's supposed to be doing, and that's dominating. So for a kid that's that big, just let whoever is in front of you feel it, and he's been doing it, and I'm proud of him.
But basically, it's a credit to you, though, right?
I mean, no, it definitely isn't.
Because you're like, go out there, get another one.
No. I mean, it is a credit to his teammates because we practice against them. But overall, Greg puts his helmet on and he gets in the game. So, I'm happy for him, and he's off to a great start, and I'm happy to watch him in this week do his thing.
As a guy in the trenches, if you see a weather report, maybe it's going to be a little sloppy, a little more ground and pound. Is that something you look forward to a little more? Understanding maybe the game may be a little more physical?
I mean, honestly, bro, like in this league, it's a passing league. So whether it's snowing, it's raining, it's mucky. I mean, listen, we have a quarterback that does it all. We have a coordinator that calls what he wants. So I got to be ready for whatever. I mean, if we're going to run 100 times, then that's what it is. And if we're going to throw in the rain or throw in the snow, hey, I mean, I'll be ready to pass pro in any weather or whatever and they call. I'm just one of them guys that whatever is called, I do it. I don't think about it too much. Hey, plays are plays, runs are runs, passes are passes. I get paid to block.
On that same note, it's hard to criticize anything you guys are doing offensively, but maybe an observation. You haven't really gotten the running game going. How do you see that, and how do you think that you guys can spark the running game maybe this week or into the future?
So just to correct you, I don't think that it's really the running game hasn't really been going. You know, our game plans like have been passes, so we've been passing. You know, if the game plan was to go in there and run for 60 something plays instead of pass for 60 like something plays, then it'd be a drastic difference. But you know, in this league, like as a lineman, like it takes rep after rep after rep to really get into a running the ball rhythm. So it is what it is. Like I'm true to saying that. You know, whatever is called, that's what we'll do. So, you know, if we have to run and we'll run, if we'll pass and we'll pass. But hey, you know, ball is ball. As long as we're scoring, the rest of that stuff does not matter.
How about having Mitch Morse maybe potentially back this week?
Yeah.
How big of a boost would that be if you were to have him back? How important is he to what you guys do up there?
Well, anybody that gets healthy and is available to play is a plus for our roster. So Mitch being out there with us, it's beautiful. You know, Mitch is our center, which is our quarterback of our O-line, and to have our original guy, it's always a positive and not a negative. So, you know, if Mitch is ready, you know, I'll be happy to see him out there on the set hits. So.
Dion, I know it's only
Yeah.
3 games, but when you look at this O-line with coaching changes and personnel changes, what stands out to you the most of where this group is at right now?
You're welcome. Just guys just trying to just stay on a consistent beat. Like we've had a lot of ups and downs with injuries and, you know, heat stroke and maybe concussions, just small things, but just realizing that guys are keeping their mind free and staying on beat. So it just means that guys are living right and guys are trying to do what's right to be available. But I guess that the most difficult thing is really just understanding who's out there and just trusting your guy who's next to you. But when everybody's healthy and everyone's right, everything is going well. Even when things aren't right, it still seems to go well. So we just focus on us and concentrate on us as individuals and let the rest fall into place. Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Thanks, man.